Hi, David ERDOS with poem 91 from David's COVID 2020 vision, The Second Fire. And so the protest rages on, as if it were a self-feeding fire, and the secret signs they are slipping and their sleights of hand fudge the game. Amateur magicians at best, or possibly worse. The instructions they had are also singed by the fervour with which they seek to stoke a well-oiled burst to spark flame. As the Floydian horror show spreads, even his murderers seem forgotten, as the greater crime grips us and so many new soundtracks play. For we have seen and heard such crescendos before, as America's civil war always wages. The currency of racial hate curled within it sticks to an unfurled flag like gum spray. That vicious spit, spat when you chew and mash up the flavours into one salivated mess that you swallow, while forgoing at once the sweet taste of the differences in the mix that made what you wanted to try so appealing. A country of colours that would always be savoured instead of being thrown or cast into waste. But this is not how it's been, and so the world sours. One drop in the ocean suddenly becomes oil-slicked sea, waved distress. For something crests on those waves, another threat to the planet, along with us and the people for whom everyone needs to confess. Such as the blonde and the bald and the useless Home Secretary, who in taking down her dictation asks for everyone to stop their protest. It's a global pandemic, she cries, in words written and said by a monkey, as if we hadn't noticed. Meanwhile, the organ grinder mashes the words she prefers. I'd ask that they didn't, she says, painting the air with kids' crayons, while watercolours run and blood pigment covers and crusts like a curse. Apparently, she may lose her job too, as she failed to add to the lie around Cummings, and they may march Mogg out through the conga he balefully tried to arrange. The old hokey-cokey, Jacob, while those you thought as friends deem you jokey. What with your Hitler haircut, even your suit's Nazi age. So these are the second fires that burn across the lip and lines that are shouting. The idiots dance while the worthy walk through the air they'd infect. They are just too many tongues of flame testing us, and we do not know which will now burn the longest. The racial hate or the social, by which I mean the financial fire we're feeling, and the unheeded desire of a dark conflagration, fueled by political poison that would tar us all with hell's lust. David ERDOS, June the 7th, 2020.